behind the company could be the murderer.
There's only one way to find out.
Wrapped in velvet, covered in glitz.
Can't believe this is my brother.
The Irrational, new next Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
7 young children were taken from their families. These kids are still alive.
I suggest you look closer. These children are merely the tip of the iceberg.
Found new Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
Is NBC4 News at 11.
And right now at 11, Southern California's next storm is on the way. And unlike today, this one will pack a real punch. We're tracking several inches of rain to come, along with heavy snow in the mountains. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carolyn Johnson. Some light showers today did make for a slow commute through Riverside, the first of back-to-back storms. But the one that arrives this time tomorrow night is much stronger, and that means prepare for mudslides, especially if you live in the foothills or recent burn scar areas. Today, deputies went door to door warning people in Sierra Madre about tomorrow morning's evacuation order. That is at 7 a.m. People are also preparing for the possibility of flooding in the Palisades. Caltrans crews spent the day making sure drains and culverts are cleared out in case there are mud and debris flows there over the next couple of days. We have live team coverage for you ahead of this storm. NBC4's Tracy Leong is in Sierra Madre with preparations there. But let's begin with meteorologist David Bigger, who's timing things out for us. David.
And Carolyn, here's how everything looks on satellite and radar right now. You can see some rain that's off toward our southeast. That was the weather system that went through today, brought us some scattered showers, but nothing too crazy. That has now worked its way out. We're done with that system. Here's system 2 right now, which is a band of cloud cover extending off the coastline, but we are starting to see radar returns now off the coast of Northern California and Oregon, and we're expecting this to slide its way across the region as we go through tomorrow. So here's what we're looking at tomorrow. Some scattered light showers initially, and in fact, that's probably what we're going to see for most of the day. It's not until we get into the overnight hours closer to midnight that we get that line of very heavy rainfall working its way across the region from west to east. This will bring us all the flooding concerns across the area, including the heightened risk of mudslides and debris flows, as well as roadway flooding. And then for Thursday, we have scattered showers continuing with some possible thunderstorms mixed in, exacerbating any flooding issues we've already got. So we've got flood watches that have been posted for the area for all the region you see shaded here in green. This is from 6 p.m. tomorrow through 6 p.m. on Thursday. The heavy rainfall will bring the possibility again of roadway flooding as well as mudslides and debris flows. And the snow levels will be changing as this line of rain goes through the region. And that means we're looking at a lot of snow across the area mountains. We have a winter storm warning up for most of our mountain communities starting at 4 p.m. tomorrow. The heavy snow, we could see as much as a foot to 2 feet of snow for some of our resorts. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll time out the arrival of the rain and the snow, and I'll have the latest on your forecast. Back to you.
All right, David. And now to those evacuation orders and warnings for parts of Sierra Madre. Again, they go into effect at 7 a.m. tomorrow for those living near the Eaton Fire burn scar. NBC4's Tracy Leong is in Sierra Madre tonight, where neighbors are being told to have a plan in place. Tracy.
Yeah, Carolyn, while that heavy rain is not expected until later tomorrow night, city officials wanted to give people here plenty of time to prepare, especially if they live near the burn scar areas.
The muddy mess caused by last month's winter storm is still fresh in the minds of Sierra Madre residents and officials.
We learned a lot from the February 13th flows. You know, we had a lot of forecasts where the mud would go.
Sierra Madre Public Works Senior Analyst James Carlson is urging people to use it as a blueprint for this next powerful system. They expect it to be similar to what we experienced last month, which triggered mud and debris flows.
Where could you maybe put those sandbags at a better place? Do you need to board up a window? Did you find something, you know, like that? But again, we really prefer that they secure their home and get out this time.
Evacuation orders and warnings are being issued for those near the Eaton Fire burn scar along the foothills, where the charred hillsides are susceptible to mudslides and erosion.
The last event, people did not listen, and we had to do some rescues, and we analyzed that risk versus gain, and we felt comfortable making those rescues, but we did have some people that did get stuck in mud, and we had to put staff in there. We prefer not to.
Sierra Madre Fire Chief Brent Bartlett hoping people follow these orders and are ready if the warnings get upgraded.
We've got sandbags, we've got food, we got lots of toilet paper, we're doing good.
For Sierra Madre resident Roxana Manuel, she knows the drill all too well and is taking it seriously.
I think it's extremely important.